so yes, that's housing, obviously very important for everybody. The other thing that seems to be on every conversation now is AI. And say AI rules the world with the risks that come with it. But let's see how we can even apply, perhaps talking to ARM there, AI can help us maybe apply and find out if I can qualify for it. Well, let's talk to the country manager at Zoho Nigeria, Kehinde Ogundare, joins us right here in the studio. Talk about how AI is changing lives and can make my life better. Hi, Kehinde, good morning.
Good morning.
You're welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so we just finished the summit in Davos, and AI was top conversation.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, but sometimes you just wonder if Nigeria is right for it. But they say, according to statistics, that the machine learning market in Nigeria is projected to reach 0.57 billion this year, yes. 2025. An annual growth rate of 34.6%,
yes,
resulting in a market volume of about 2.52 billion by 2030.
Yes.
Well, this is on paper. How real is this? Does this look, especially when you say that machine learning market in Nigeria should be valued about 0.57 billion this year, 2025?
It's very much possible. First of all, you have to understand that this is 2025, and a lot of businesses don't do business as usual. You need to find a way to adopt technology, and AI will significantly improve your efficiency. Now, when you talk from efficiency standpoint, people will see that you'll be able to do more, cover more ground, reach out to your customer, personalize their experience. You know, because I was telling somebody recently that in 2025, people are more concerned about their experience at the particular store than the good itself. You know, the experience and everything, and you'll be able to manage that and optimize that with AI in 2025. So yes, it is very much possible.
And there's this conversation that a lot of people are even using AI without knowing they're using. For instance, if you stay a lot on the computer,
yes,
now you have information just popping out at you. You want to write, they're telling you we can help you do this,
yes,
and all of that. And all that, of course, is supposed to make life and work easier and, as you said, more efficient.
Yes, at my company at Zoho, we believe that the best application of AI is when you don't know you are using AI. You know, because the AI is the buzzword. Everybody wants AI, but a lot of businesses today are currently using AI without them using it. When it comes to your sales management, they will tell you the right time to call your customer, the best time to send quotes. You know, they help you optimize that. They help you create data, make sense of that data, and then you can use that data to actually target your audience without you using it. So yes, and that is the best approach to using AI when you don't know you are using AI currently.
Yeah, but the risk, their fears, I don't know if that fear is still there, about unemployment it will create. I think that's for individuals who refuse to upgrade. I just have that notion, because human beings will write the programs.
Yes. Human
beings will operate whatever machine, computer that has to be operated.
Yes, and also human beings, we are going to evolve. When we talk about efficiency, I use a particular example. Maybe 50 years ago, 70 years ago, we don't have calculators. People need to do the Roman numerals, I don't know what they call it again, you know. And now we have to evolve, start doing calculations that is above mathematics that you have to write down. So AI has come to keep you in line with what the new trend is all about. So it might not take your job, it will help you improve on how you deliver your job. Now, as human beings, you have to now evolve. You know, we have more time to focus on the business, to innovate. Like you said, you'll be at the back end instructing the AI to do a particular task for you. So it's not going to take your job completely.
But talking about that evolution,
yes,
that is needed for humans, and the realities of Nigeria, network, internet, electricity,
yes,
these are realities.
Yes.
And so sometimes it does make it look like when we talk about AI, it's just for the elites, you know, and not for the larger population who are not elites in the country.
When you look at the AI convention perspective in particular, the first thing you need to understand is that it's for everybody, right? You will probably need to write a document. You probably need to chat your customer. You probably need to engage in a particular activity or the other. AI is for everybody. But from the business standpoint, right, everybody into this market is currently using AI without them knowing they're using AI. So because you're selling on social media, you have to send email to your customers. You are using AI without you knowing. right? You have a particular tool you're using for your email marketing. How do you aggregate that data? How do you know that your email was delivered? How do you know your customer opened the email? How do you engage them to buy more from you? You know, you just click a button, and then you get the results. You don't know this is AI at the back end powering all these things. So AI is for everybody, and the faster we adopt it, the better for everybody.
Yeah, but what will make me happier as a person is if we can domesticate a lot of these things, whether it's the software, whether it's the hardware, because this is employment we're looking at, and the more demand we place on this thing, the more we're improving another economy. We're just talking of what's that deep thing? Not deep fake, the one that China just introduced that's causing a war between China and US because it's cheaper, you know. But all of these things will deep seek, you know. Unfortunately, these things will have to be importing them. How much of it are we making ourselves, whether you're talking about the software or the hardware?
So I think the government is doing a great job in trying to sensitize people and also encourage people to go into that AI manufacturing and production in this country. I believe recently I saw an interview from the minister, Boso Tijani, where he said he wants to empower people and wants to localize these things. So these are things in progress. Right, we need to work. It's a process, you know. We need to just get to that point, infrastructure-wise. You know, we need to improve our infrastructure. We need to improve on that significantly. Then access to internet and digitalization in this country is still a little bit low. We need to get a lot of people online. We need to get them on the internet, get them access and devices that they can use to implement all these things. So we'll get there eventually. But I think we're on the right course, the right path to being independent of any foreign
Well, I hope
countries.
this 50% hike on tariff, you know, will not discourage people, even though the telcos are promising us it will help them improve their earnings, their infrastructure, and better quality, which is at the foundation of, you know, all the AI conversations that we have.
Yes, I think from the business standpoint, it's very important. Currently, the economy in Nigeria is not really looking great. You know, inflation rate is at all-time high, so they need to improve that. And because we also demand from those people to give us better internet, better network, better coverage, so I think it's not going to deter anybody. In fact, I think we've seen an increase in internet users in the last 2 years, more than before. People are getting to understand that there is no way you can be analog and be updated. So you have to be online on your mobile phone, on your computer, and everything. So I don't think it will be a problem in our movement.
But we have the problem of data privacy and data protection. That's a big one for us.
Yes. So Data Privacy and Data Protection Act was enacted 2 years ago, 2023, I believe. And I think it's very fantastic. It was modeled against the GDPR we have in Europe. So I think we just need to find a way to enforce that. And I also feel like a lot of businesses are also sensitizing their customers to let them know the importance of data privacy, data security. So it's porous, but then when, as an individual, it's a responsibility to take care of your data to make sure that you are not overly exposing yourself on the internet.
Yeah, well, we always discuss all those little ways, you know, change your password or make it come on, even though those things are not so.
Two-factor authenticator, for example.
Two-factor authenticator and all of that.
Yeah.
But we'll keep on talking about it and hope that more people, you know, will get into the fold of the internet and all of that. Thank you so much for your time this morning. Kehinde Ogundare, country manager at Zoho Nigeria.
Thank you so much.
All right, so just before we head back to the Sunrise Daily Studio, just tell you the market was negative yesterday. Since the previous session positive, then profit taking came on, and 0.44% in the red is what we had. And then we lost the 104,000 level, closed at 103,958.75. Equity at 64.156 trillion naira. And the activity chart was mostly green. Only deals were in red. But deals are looking so much these days. 15,000 plus is what we had yesterday. Banking, well, interesting counter. We know that is very liquid. But yesterday they were in the negative, except oil and gas. Oil and gas was the only. I think Aradel had great movement yesterday and drove that oil and gas counter to the positive. Top trades were from the financial, the Fugas, the big guys there. Access Sterling, you know, Sterling is not part of Fugas, and then Zenith Bank. But that's it. That was the top trades for yesterday. The financial is always the top. 1 p.m. Ladi will be here. I'll also be here to give you intraday market numbers, not from the NGX today, but right here from the studio. That's 1 p.m. Business Incorporated. I'm John Mekwa. Talk to you later.